What's going on, you guys? Really Rez back at y'all with another video, and for today's video we have a deep clean restoration midsole repaint on these. I believe it's 2012. I'm not 100% sure on the year, but these cool gray 9s. These shoes are super dirty. I stopped asking questions when I got them, or when I get shoes, because I don't really want to know what it is anymore. But you're gonna need some gloves, some shoe trees. You're gonna use two brushes. I use two brushes: a soft bristle brush and a medium harder brush for the bottom of the shoe and the midsoles, and the soft brushes for the uppers. A bowl of water and a shoe cleaner, sneaker solutions, whatever you want to call it, of your choice. Me personally, I like putting a towel down so that way I don't just be splashing water all over my desk. But like always, want to go ahead and put your gloves on, because I said these shoes are dirty and I have no idea what it is. I assume it's dirt, but I'm not 100% sure. So you want to go ahead and start off by taking the laces off of the shoe. It makes it a lot easier to clean shoes. I recommend doing this with any type of work you do, whether it's cleaning shoes or customizing shoes. I just recommend taking the laces out, and I'll show you how to clean these later on in the video. For now, I'm gonna just throw these on the side. And I saw that there was like dirt in the inside of the shoe and on the outside, so I tried to knock some of it off. And you want to go ahead and put a shoe tree in your shoe to hold the structure of the shoe. Otherwise the shoe is very flimsy, and you don't really want to have a shoe like that when you're trying to clean it, or any type of clean paint, whatever. Just a shoe tree just better because it holds the structure of the shoe. But these shoes did not have an insole, so it kind of didn't sit where it was supposed to sit, but you know, it does the job still. Now I use the harder bristle brush to knock any of the dirt particles that are left on top of the shoe, so that way when I hit the shoe with water and the solution, it's not putting the loose particles into the shoe again. So like I said, that bowl has water in it. That way my brushes aren't dry. You're just going to go ahead and hit your shoe with whatever shoe cleaner you want to hit it with. And then just basically scrub back and forth, side to side, clockwise, counterclockwise, hit all angles. And then wipe the shoe off. And me personally, after I wipe the shoe off, I like using a hair dryer to speed up the drying process. Like a medium heat setting, so that way it doesn't damage the materials on the shoe. I ended up needing more water. I didn't have enough water in the bowl. But yeah, just basically want to repeat that process until you're satisfied with the results. I recommend cleaning shoes a minimum of 2 times. I feel like the first time just knocks off like the dirt and grime, like the top layer, and then the second time is more of a deep clean. So I recommend a minimum of 2 times, but you can clean as many times as you prefer until you're satisfied with the results, but at least a minimum of 2. And you can see just how much of a difference 1 pass makes, but you can see there's still spots on the upper. So that's why I recommend giving 2 cleans. But look at that side of the shoe compared to the front of the shoe. Let me go ahead and show you guys what the front looks like. Let me just wipe this off real quick. But look at the front of the shoe. Man, show the front, my back. Look at the front of the shoe, look at the other side. And then same thing, just go ahead and go to work. You also don't want to like apply pressure, like real heavy pressure when you clean the shoes. Just a little goes a long way. Just let the brush and the soap do its job. But you can see I'm just cleaning, brushing, wiping. And then I grabbed this toothbrush because I wanted to hit the back of the toothbrush, not the toothbrush, the back of the shoe. The heel area has the 23 sewn in, stitched in. And I was also going to hit the inside where the laces be at. So you can see that it's dirty. Same thing, just hit it with the soap solution, water, and just clean it. And then hit the leather area up here, and then hit the top of the tongue. Like I said, I clean my shoes a minimum of 2 times, depending on how dirty they are. It could be more. That way I feel like I give the shoe a proper deep clean. Then go ahead and dry the shoe off so it speeds the process up. They're looking better already. Now with the shoelaces, I'm just go ahead and soak them in the water, hit a little bit more of the soap in there, and then just scrub with my hands. If they're super dirty, I'll do it multiple times. I think I did it twice for this time. And then you can see I grabbed the brush and cleaned it a little bit with the brush. That way it helps knock the dirt particles out. And then I'm gonna go ahead and dry it out. See the before and after. And then just grab the blow dryer and speed the drying process up too. Now these shoes, I try to ice them. They were kind of yellow. I use this product by Sneaker Bar. It works really good. This is probably one of the best sneaker icing products I've ever used. I've had Angela's Direct, I had Salon Volume Cream 40, I've had Soul Bright, whatever you think is out there I've used. This one works the best in my opinion, but I didn't have the best expectations, the highest expectations on these shoes. Since the owner never took care of them, he said he never put them in the box, and he said he bought them, he didn't have the box. So they just been yellowing for years and years. But he said if I could do anything about it. I also noticed that the Jumpman was painted. But he said if I could do anything about it, I said I'll try my best, I'll put it in there. He said he just wants one session on it just to see if anything changes. So I put it in for one session. The session is 24 hours in my indoor UV light setup. But the best thing about this product is not only does it work really good, but look how easy it is to control when you're pouring in. And then just grab your brush and spread it around. And I recommend wearing gloves when you do this, because if you get that on your fingers will turn white, like it does burn a little bit. And then hit tape, so that way you can keep the saran wrap closed and not open, because that dries out if it's not like closed, it'll dry out the cream. And I like using a heat gun, so then that way it's more like tight, it's more sealed. I don't know if it does anything to the shoe or the icing process, but that's just me. In my mind, I feel like I'm doing something, so I keep doing it. And then 24 hours later, the shoe looks a little bit better. Kind of the same still, but anyway, now we're getting ready for the paint of the midsole. I'm gonna paint it with this Angela's flat white paint, leather acrylic. Got this little angular brush. Shout out Walmart. I bought all my brushes at Walmart, little like 4 or 5 packs. Shout out them. And then you want to go ahead and prep the midsole by stripping all the paint off with acetone and cotton rounds or cotton balls. But in this case, the shoe was already prepped. I acetoned them off camera. So I just went ahead and showed the taping process and the repaint. And I used that black tape for the back of the shoe right there, so that way, because it bends and it has grooves in there, so it's just easier for the tape to flow. And you want to go ahead and take your time on the taping process, because you don't want to get paint where you don't need it. And then I added about 7 to 9 super thin coats of paint, so that way it eliminates the chances of getting brush strokes onto like the midsole. And when you're done, it should look something like that. These shoes were also starting to separate in the toe box area. I told him about it, but he said he didn't want it to be re-glued or touched up yet, so I left it as it is. Then we're just going to go ahead and relace the shoe. And me personally, when I lace shoes, I like making them look factory laced. I just feel like it looks a little more professional. And tuck them in. And that is a complete midsole repaint deep clean on these cool gray nines. You can see the patent leather is still shiny. The nubuck suede top upper is responsive, it's not all stiff. But yeah, appreciate you guys watching. Follow me on Instagram. You can see more behind the scenes, more stuff at ReallyRez1. All links will be in the description. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Peace.